Hey y'all, welcome back to the garage. Today we're going to be working on this here 321 Kohler K series. Fellow puller asked me if I would do a cam swap for him. He wants a little bit more oomph out of it, so I said what the heck, and decided to bring you all along to hang out with me and do this cam swap. So sit back, relax, and I'll do the wrenching, you do the watching. Catch you in a little bit. Alright y'all, this is going to be a fairly easy, straightforward kind of job here. Basically all we got to do is pull the bolts out, pull the side cover off, disconnect the connecting rod. The flywheel and stuff is all, flywheel of course is already off. That's how he brought it to me, that's how I requested it, that way I don't have to deal with it. Like I said, pull the side bearing cover off, disconnect the connecting rod, pull the crank out, and take the old cam out, put the new one in. So let's see if we can get this done for him. So, all right, be kind of gentle here and make sure we don't rip any gaskets. All right. Fairly straightforward. There it is. We won't have to re-shim that or anything. On this one here, I am going to have to pull the oil pan off to get to the connecting rod. So let me get that turned up on its side here. I did drain the oil out of this one. If you're going to take an engine to somebody to work on, especially like a cam or something like that, drain the oil off them for them. So, anyways. This rolled up, we'll get that oil pan pulled off. Alright y'all, I got that oil pan off there. We're going to pull this connecting rod off now. There we go. Do. Now, I believe this is a Midwest Super Cub connecting rod, so there'll be two short rod bolts and two long ones. The long ones, along with the oil holes over here, goes towards the cam. So that's how they go together. So just a little FYI if y'all are messing around with one of these. So alright, set that out of the way. Now I'm going to rotate this crank, push that piston up towards the top. Hopefully. Alright. Whoa! Don't want to come all the way around. Now we should be able to wiggle this. Connect cam, or crank, sorry. Wiggle that crank right out of there. Now I'll get the a drift and a hammer. This has a pin, goes all the way through the cam. Get the motor kind of turned up. We'll get that cam pin pushed up out through, and hopefully be able to sneak the new cam in there. So, all right, let me grab that stuff, and we'll get that going. All right, y'all, we're back. Whoever the last person was that put this cam in, thought they needed to really seat that cam pin, so it took a lot more force than what I feel is necessary. So, alright, got the cam pin out. There's one top shim there. Come on, baby. Way to go for me. Way to go with me. Come on. Apparently, I'm not holding my mouth just right. There we go. That's what the problem was. I know what's wrong with it. Lifter was in the way. Alright, so here's our new cam. And it dropped right in there. Let's get our lifter back in there. There we go. Alright. This cam turned so that we don't have no pressure on it. Alright. There we go. I'm going to slide this shim back in there. If you guys watched my last video I did on one of these, we did the end spacing and everything. So we're going to do that again, but I'm going to do it off camera. Seems to be the major malfunction here, boys. Alright, I'm going to fight with this thing off camera. We'll bring y'all right back. Alright, y'all. I got that pin drove down through there. I got the cam turned. Got the dot facing the, pretty close to the facing the crankshaft where it needs to be. I'm going to drop this crank back down in here. We're way off here, so let's see, we are 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm having an issue with that connecting rod up there. I really don't want to pull the head off this thing if I don't have to. But looks like we might have to. So, alright, let me play with this thing a little bit more off camera here. And if we get it, we'll bring you back. Alright, y'all, we got her. It took a little bit of finagling, but we got her in there. So I did put the bearing cap back on the rod to so I could turn the motor over just to double check that we got the marks lined up, and they are lined up, so we are good to go. Alright. Alright, I'm going to grab my torque wrench. I need to torque these bolts to 20 foot-pounds, so let me grab that and we'll get that done. And we're getting pretty close to being done with this thing. Alright, y'all. We're ready to torque this rod bearing down, rod cap. It's 120 inch-pounds for a Midwest Super Cub rod. 240 inch-pounds or 140, or I'm sorry, 20 foot-pounds. Yeah, 240 inch-pounds or 20 foot-pounds. Alright, now just need to get the gasket surfaces cleaned up, get some right stuff slapped on them, and glue this thing back together. We do still have to set the valves, but I don't have my thin wrenches here. They're at my daily shop because I used them there, so we're not going to do that today. So let me get these surfaces cleaned up and we'll get this thing buttoned up. Alright, y'all, got them surfaces all cleared up there. We're just going to smooch a little bit of right stuff around here and hopefully get this gasket glued back into place. So yes, and I'm still using the same broken bottle that I have been for a while now. Alright, there's that one, that surface. Now, get this thing laid on there, like so. Now, we're going to smooch the pan, which you guys can't see because it's off camera for you. You guys can't even see what I'm doing, but we're just putting gasket maker on, that's all. That's it. Get this thing. Now this part here goes where the crank goes. So, bada boom. Alright. One is the longest number that you ever see. You guys didn't come here for my singing, so. He lined up. Alright. One more to get started. Make sure that one's started. Now, ugga-dugga, I'm home. Alright. Fabtabulous. Alright, let's roll this thing back over this way. And this gasket here is all stuck on except for one little piece. So we're going to take a little bit of gasket sealer and glue that thing back in place. Which it'll be fine. I've done it lots and lots of times. Don't get your panties in a uproar. Alright. Grab this chunk of gasket. Goes on there like so. Now we're going to smooge some gasket sealer on this thing. Make sure it's good and sealed. I know there's probably a lot of people saying, if you use gasket sealer, you don't have to use gaskets. That's what gasket maker is. Well, there's a thing called spacing, so we have to make sure we get the spacing right on these. So, especially on this one, because that's what dictates your end plane on your crank. So, we're doing it this way. Y'all do it how you want. I'm doing it this way. And all them shim gaskets and stuff, it's on the closure plate there. We're all really good, so, well, good and sealed, so. Alright. Look at that. Alright. Get these sucker here. And yes, there's a torque spec on this. It's Ed's Ugga Dugga. So that's how we're going to Ugga Dugga it. If it bothers you, sorry. Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Click, click. Alright. Now, the only thing I left is put the valve cover back on, but I need to set the valves, lash, and like I said, I don't have those wrenches here right now, so yeah. Click, click. Oh, we do have to put the timing gear cover back on, so I forgot about that one. We did pull that off. Ugh. You guys can't see it because it's going to be on the other side, but trust me, we're putting her back on. This is a nice one. It's got the dipstick down through it. So we're going to get a little schmooze here. Schmooze operator. Just a schmooze operator. You guys got to deal with my singing because I feel like singing. Okay. Where are those bolts out of? Don't know. Oh, we'll figure it out. Anyways. Alright, well, I'll find that other bolt. We'll bring y'all back. Alright, y'all. that's going to do it for this quick and dirty cam change on this K321. Yeah, 321. Sorry, forget which one I was working on here. Yeah, simple, easy to do. You know, hour and a half job. Like I said, I just need to get the valves adjusted on it now, so it's no big deal. Just put the gap on them and we're done. So that's going to be it for the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you stick around to the end, please. If you did, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, or hit the subscribe button and the like button. And we'll catch you all in the next one. So have a good one. Keep wrenching.